Save $9.87. Does that count?
It sure does.
$9.87.
But you know what? I've seen you with a grocery bill like $86, and she paid like $6.
Really?
I've seen the bill.
And here again, that's not doing the
I
whole
have
thing.
seen the bill, and
It's
that's
not.
not going in there with a wallet full of coupons.
No, it's not going.
I want you to tell us quickly how you got Cheerios for 29 cents and hair color for 49 cents.
Yeah, the hair color was 42 cents. Not that it was for me, but it was for somebody. No, it was for me. It was L'Oreal too. And it was interesting. I was so proud of this one. I came home, showed my husband. It was years ago. My husband, I asked him.
He said, "You
"What do
color
love?"
your hair?"
He did.
Question mark.
He said, I said, "What do you love about me?" And
Your
he
natural
said,
blonde hair.
Sure.
yeah, he said frugality. He did say
And,
frugality.
and tell everybody what he calls you. Walking bake sale.
Oh,
Bake sale waiting to happen.
I'm a PTA bake sale waiting to happen. However, we can't have bake sales.
That's clean.
But I did. I'll tell you how I got the hair color. I know exactly. This was 6 weeks ago.
So you're due again. I mean,
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you
It's a
so much.
time frame.
It was very
no.
good. There was a softball I threw you. It was. The other thing too is when you're in CVS, Walgreens, any chains of stores, walk around. If you have the time, here again, if you have some time, walk around and look for. I find this in the chains and in the drugstores, clearance items at the end of clearance items. So let's say a hair color isn't selling, or it's going to expire, and so it was 90% off. It was 90% off, and I had a $2 off coupon.
Wow.
So she
It
just
was.
hammers them
So I did.
So they keep
I
you.
have left where it cost them money
to
for
have
me
her
take
walk
something
in the
out.
store.
That's
I
great.
have done that.
That is
So,
great.
and here again, it doesn't take any kind of huge amount of time, nor does it take a lot of smarts. I was talking with that Little League last night, and the other mom was saying, "Yeah, I do that. You know, what are our buying habits?" And then there's others who are glazed over and said, "Wow, you know."
How could they not listen though?
So then the Cheerios was one of those items. It was buy one, get one free, plus Dominic's had put $2 off manufacturer on my card. You know, I applied that to my card. And
From the
I came
computer.
out- From the computer.
Mhm. Listen, so what you're telling us is a little advanced planning and research are the keys here, are they not?
Yes, absolutely.
How many stores do you schlep to
In a week,
in a day?
in a day, no. Because that's the mistake, too, you can make. If you go too often, you spend too much money. You end up buying things you really don't need. So I really limit my, it's 2 times.
Yeah?
It's 2 times. It's 2 times a week. I'm 2 times a week. Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a real quick question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When I watch those, you brought up TV shows, slow segment. People have the garage filled with thousands of toothbrushes, stuff. You don't need that many toothbrushes in your
Shelves
lifetime.
of chili.
Do you have yourself an excess of stuff? I mean, not thousands of things. Do you have excess of anything at all just
No.
because it was on sale?
No,
Okay.
because that's interesting, too.
I'm afraid of that.
Yes, and I think that's what when people see those shows, they go, I couldn't do that. We don't have the space in the
Right,
city to
right.
put it. And then, let's be honest, I mean, we've all done that where we bought an extra can of soup, and the next thing you know, when we're cleaning out our cupboards, it expired 2006.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, you're going through, and it's like, that's a waste of money. I mean, when I see, even when I have fruit that wasn't eaten in a timely fashion, I hate that.
Yeah.
Because here again, I look like I'm throwing money in the garbage. I'm throwing money in the garbage. So, no. In the wintertime, I'll be honest, like a squirrel, you know, you might want to have extra box of pancake
Sure,
mix or
absolutely.
extra mac and cheese.
You should smell this, the aromas coming from her
You might want to
condo,
do that,
from her
but
apartment.
you know, so that in case of inclement weather. But on the whole, no. And
Okay.
I always wonder those shows. How many of those people really are going through all that? How many are going?
They're
through
not.
That?
They're storing it and rotating it and then using it. There's too much food in there for a
It's
family to
too
eat.
much. Yeah, it is.
For the whole block to eat in some cases.
There was one time I saw one of those shows where the entire garage was rows of shelves like in a library.
Yeah.
And it was shelves of chili. Now that family could not possibly eat 50 cans
Ever.
of chili ever.
Right.
Oh no.
Or hundreds of pounds of flour or sugar.
Well, that's like if you go to the big warehouse where you have the membership, and when we were members at one time, if you go there and if you look at this big jar of mayonnaise. Now, if you're having a church picnic or a school outing, you're going to use that all in one day.
Sure.
That's great. But then I look at it and I see, you know, this 5-pound thing of mayonnaise, and I look at how much that costs compared to what would be on sale for a 10-ounce or 12-ounce jar. And you'd be surprised.
She does the math.
It's not always savings. You do the
She
math.
drags
You
me
can-
away from
you
stuff
can
when we
do
go
the
shopping
math
together.
and see that, it's not really saving any money. No, do you want to buy 10 jars? And maybe it's easy that you're going to the big box warehouse store. But if you look at that, I always tell people if they're going for deodorant and they buy a 6-pack of deodorant, I said, one at the local drugstore would be cheaper if it's on sale.
A lot of sweating too.
If on sale.
Right.
If it's on sale.
Wow.
She's like the encyclopedia of saving.
Well, here's my list you'll be shopping for.
Yeah, right. Let's
Seriously. One thing
should
I
test
have,
me.
I
Give me a
have
list.
a little aversion to going to a lot of stores because when I was younger, I always had to do the shopping on Saturdays. I had to go to Baisley's Meat Market. I had to go to the poultry store for fresh chickens and eggs. I had to go to the A&P because this was on sale here. I had to go to Goblat's because they had boiled ham on sale, and then I had to go to the Jewel. So this was my Saturday before I could go to the football games and everything. I had to race around town with my Bouchot cart and, go to at least 6, 7 different stores so that when I got older, I'm like, one-stop shopping. And then she moves in and the whole thing changes. Let's see. What would you like to leave our listeners with about your money-saving methods? But before you tell us that, let's see. Pick out one of these really good.
I actually
you don't have a
cleaned
good
out
one?
my purse. They're in the car in between the
seats?
console. There is, because I had to, because it starts to bulge after a while.
Give us a
But I'm
for
going to give
instance.
you, for an instance, I think my best day ever was, besides having children and getting married, was when I was at Dominic's and saved, and here again at Dominic's they will tell you 89%. I saved 89%. And it was just items that I needed.
Do they have a
and it
special
was-
award for you?
No.
Or do they want to lock the doors when they see you pull into the lot?
No. And here again, shopping there and getting to know the clerks, they think it's great. In fact, what's always interesting to me is when the clerks say, "Where did you find this? Where did you get this price?" Especially those clearance items I was talking about. Where'd you get this Maybelline lipstick for 99 cents? Where'd you find this? And like I said, I don't mean to say you need to spend hours. There's ways to go into these stores and know these are the hot spots. And sometimes
Tell us where they are.
the hot spots at the end
End
of
caps?
the end caps.
Mhm.
Ooh,
The
that's
end
technical
caps.
talk. Good
It
word.
is. And then sometimes when you're in the store, you might want to. My sister taught me this: is you look in the back. Look at the back items because it's usually the fresher ones too. But look at the back, and you might see a coupon. You might pull off a coupon. Like I bought aspirin the other day, and it was on sale, and it was 50% off. Plus, I took another $2 off because it was a coupon on the back.
And you didn't even have a
I need
headache.
money.
That was great.
I didn't even have a headache.
It's a half gallon of gas.
It
It
is.
is.
You know?
Well, seriously.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Yeah.
So give us the bottom line. What are we going to leave our listeners with as far as the savvy shopping?
Here again.
Sign up online.
Definitely sign up online. Definitely get to know your stores. Know your stores because there are some stores that are better for produce than there are for meat. There are some certain stores. Get to know your stores. I mean, one-time shopping, you can say, hey, look, here's a clearance. Hey, this is where they're going. I've gotten chicken as low as 29 cents a pound. Boneless chicken breast for 29 cents a pound.
Is there any products you don't save money on? Is that a shorter list to talk about something you cannot? You say chicken. How about meat?
Oh no, you can save money in meat.
Vegetables?
How about
Meat,
coffee?
meat is very
Coffee
buy
seems to
one
be
get
tough.
one free. Coffee, oh
It's
yes,
tough.
coffee is one of the ones that you definitely need to cut a coupon. You will
Or
always
wait
see
for a
coupons
special,
and wait for them to go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Vegetables?
Vegetables, they have sales on them. Sales. Oh, absolutely.
Baked items?
Baked items. Oh, absolutely. We just got a dozen free cookies for school.
Okay.
Free.
So the whole store is pretty much
The whole
on sale.
store is
Eventually.
eventually.
Okay.
Well, I'm so glad you brought that up because the sales are cyclical. And here again, the more you shop, the more you know. You know that Walgreens is going to have that $1.99 a gallon milk or 99 cents per half gallon every 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
You know.
Okay.
And that's a
She
big,
knows.
That's
Okay.
a
Now
big,
we
that's
know.
a big,
Sure,
that's,
sure.
Like Thursday's so important.
that's a big savings. And then there's the sales that are Thursday to Saturday. Then there's sales Sunday to Wednesday. But the milk is a big deal because we all drink milk.
Mm-hmm.
And with all of our families, that when you think if you're saving $2-3 a week, that's over $150, $160 a
Just
year.
in milk.
Just in milk.
It's a tank of gas.
And just
Sure.
in milk. So that's how it all adds up. But don't spend days and hours, and don't go that often because you'll spend more money.
Mm-hmm.
And just always bring your card, like you say.
Always bring your card. And if you don't, you get the card, and if you leave your card at home or if it's in another purse,
Have your phone number.
have your phone number. And then they'll just put the phone
That's
number
what I
in.
do.
Just put your phone
Yeah.
number in.
But you got to send me the link and the
I
thing
will,
for the Dominic.
Sure,
loading
I
the
will,
card before you go.
I will definitely
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
gonna
do that today.
Before Karen leaves, you tell Mike that, Karen, you were